I know you're in there. I saw you. Come on. I think we should have a very serious discussion about why you are such a pain in the ass. Now come on, open the door. Coming through. Your last chance. Here I come. That's a felony. I'm calling the sheriff.
You do that. Can you remind him that he's bringing the wine to the luau? I sneaked into his hotel room only to find the walls covered with negative comments about me. Furious, I tore them all down. I have been married 3 times, but each time, just before the ceremony was completed, I would get cold feet and run away. Ike, a famous columnist, published the story of my 3 runaway weddings without any investigation. All the words were his subjective judgment, and he never sought my consent. In anger, I wrote a complaint letter to the newspaper, and he was fired as a result. Unexpectedly, he showed up in my small town. At my friend's barbershop, I recognized him at a glance and conspired with my friend to teach him a lesson.
How about a wash?
You'll answer my questions? Fine. You wash, I'll ask.
After he lay down, we covered his face and dumped various hair dyes on his head, finally turning his hair rainbow-colored. We successfully drove him away, thinking he would finally back off. But when I returned home from work, I found him chatting happily with my family. My family had accepted his apology and even told him about my 3 runaway weddings. Even my fiancé didn't seem to mind at all, which left me feeling helpless. After that, Ike started appearing around me frequently. To my annoyance, all my friends treated him kindly and even invited him to my wedding party. I had no choice but to warn him. If he kept following me, I would call the police. But what I never expected was that he tracked down my fiancé, and the 2 had become close friends. My fiancé even invited him to the wedding, which felt unbelievable to me. Don't you realize that he's writing another article about me?
Sure I do, but you're not running.
Afraid he might write about me again, I hurried to find my first ex-fiancé, only to learn that Ike had already been there. Fortunately, he hadn't revealed my embarrassing secrets. Then I went to find my second ex-fiancé, but Ike was right there with them. He already had photos of my embarrassing moments in hand. I snatched the photos from him and left in anger. To figure out what he was really after, I went to the hotel where he was staying. I easily got the key to his room. Inside, I found his investigation notes about me along with some negative evaluations. I wanted to destroy them all, but at that very moment he returned. I rushed into the inner room and escaped through the window. After returning home, I thought it over for a long time and finally decided to confront him directly. So the next day, I went back to his room again.